In this video, my buddy Dimitri talks about his VEZOS Pro Stripe 200, the important aspects of the machine, and why he believes it's one of the best machines on the market. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell icon. That way you can be notified anytime we release some new content, and if not, then enjoy the video.
All right, this is the Pro Stripe 200, PS200, we call it for the short, and it's 3000 PSI. 1.7 gallons a minute. Okay, it's hydraulic, no clutches or whatever, and it's separated. The system is separated into two, let's say, mechanisms. The one is the mechanical part, and the other is the electronic part. Okay, so if something happens to the electronic part, the unit will still working. Okay, so you won't have a problem with downtimes and whatever. So we've got, on all our units, we've got an alternator. This is the alternator here, which gives us 15 amps, comparing to the normal, I don't know, 6 amp of the engine. So we can put, lasers and more lights, and we have plenty of electrical power.
So it gives you more to work with.
It gives you more when you work at night. You have many things to do, especially when you have the system with a computer. The actuators together with the lights. You need more electricity that you don't have usually. Here we don't have a problem. The system is very narrow, as you can see. We placed it this way, so you have a lot of visibility. You don't have anything hanging out of the frame.
So it's open if you have to do a radius or
yeah,
turn.
But it's when you take a seat here and you drive the unit, you can see that nothing goes in front of you. The visibility is very good because it's very narrow. Okay. And also the hydraulic pump gives us a lot of suction in heavy materials and things like that, because it's got 2-inch stroke. They've got the piston, but it's connected to the motor with a clutch. Now we don't have any electronics. Now we don't have anything. It's just a mechanical system. It's very difficult to have a problem with that. Here we have a storage place, very big, to put all your stuff inside, sandwiches, whatever you want to carry.
Yes.
The stencil system here with a hose and gun, and here we have a very adjustable, in very many ways, steering bar. You can adjust it like that, outside, inside, up and down. You can find your way, whatever it might be.
It's very nice. So right here is how you would adjust your pressure.
Yeah, the pressure.
And then you're unlocking it, locking it.
Yeah, this is the handbrake. It's got a disc here, and when it locks, it's very secure. It's not gonna move. The brake is not on the tire. It's got a special disc over there.
Yeah. And here's the laser. Is
the
this
lights,
the laser or the
one
light?
of the lights that you can use. You can use several. Okay. Otherwise, it's compact and narrow, so you can have nice visibility, especially at night with the lights and everything.
If you wanted to appeal to somebody who's wanting to get into industry, brand new, beginner, and they're determining on what machine they want to work with, and obviously you'd want them to work with VEZOS.
It has to be VEZOS. This is 1.7 liters. This is the one we have now. It comes with a line matic, which is completely electronic or mechanical. This is middle size.
Okay.
Okay. The thing about that, if I can say that to someone that wants to buy a new unit, is that try to find something that is not going to break, with less electronic.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is an issue when you get a new unit.
Yep.
Electronics, break down. This is a very difficult environment. Paints and weather and whatever. Electronics, not only about this, but all the electronics in the field. It's if you don't want to have any issues like that, you just have to get a strong machine. That's it. Hydraulic one is the best.
Mm-hmm. So when you are operating this, is this like a layout system or?
It is like a layout system. You know, it's more than a layout system because you can go, you know, and make stripes on small roads, for example. In Europe, where it's come from, the layout system is one of the they don't use it this much. Okay, they use it for small roads and whatever. The measurements that you can take out of this, all the. But it's also the layout system that is called here. We call it Linematic, but it's the same thing. You said that.
Yeah. Okay.
So if we want to talk about the rear, because this is another thing that you need to talk about.
Yeah, the driver. Yeah.
This is that's completely different than the rest of the drivers that are existing in the market. For example, I don't know if you heard about the issue with the pedals, the individual pedals that everybody's talking about. We don't have that. This is one piece. One piece.
This whole thing? Oh,
The pedal system is one piece.
Really? Okay.
That means that you cannot do that. You cannot separate them.
Yeah.
You usually do that because you want to. Your foot cannot go all the way the travel that needs to go back and forth.
Okay.
So we have a mechanism under that you can adjust the travel. So maybe you want it with a big travel, you know, big travel, or maybe you want it with short travel, small travel. Okay. You adjust it from underneath, and it's very easy to adjust it in your way. And as you can see, the pedals are shaped. They are V-shaped, so it helps. Something like 20%. It gives you more movement, angle movement.
Yes. And how fast can this go?
There is a regulation, 16 kilometers, which is 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is a regulation. Yeah.
Now, if I could ask this question, right? We come and pick up a setup like this. What, when we're talking about durability, I mean, we know that if you use another brand of machine, good upkeep, it'll last about 3 years. Is this, you know, you run it through? I mean, has it been battle tested? And it's, you know,
we've been manufacturing machines for something like 30, 40 years. We started with the marine industry, which is a very harsh environment. We're talking about 7,000, 8,000 psi. This is the kind of pump. So we know how to do pumps. Okay, this is going to last. And if you add that the electronics are a completely different system than the actual machine, you're not going to have a problem with the transducer.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a transducer. Okay.
So it just runs and runs.
Yeah. Also,
Really?
the driver.
And there's lights on the back too, right?
Yeah. The driver has a small space, storage space here. It's got this, a tray that you can put in and out, so you can carry your stuff without being on top, which overheats things. The whole system has a very big fan, also to remove the heat from underneath, but also one very critical factor, which is cool down the hydraulics. Hydraulics have to be cooled down.
Yeah.
All the other drivers don't have a cooling system.
Okay.
You see the fan is very big here, and we also have an alternator here. Another 15 amps here.
So this is you would say like this is the only one of its kind.
Yes, it is. It is.
So it's individual.
If you've seen other drivers, you've seen that it's one system, the same with all the brands.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
It's got electric start.
Electric start, huh?
Yeah. Electric start.
Nice. And is that one electric start as well, or is it?
No,
full
but
start?
we could add that.
Yeah. And I think it's great. Looks like a wonderful machine.
And cup holder.
Yeah. 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 And that's the gun?
These are the guns we made for our units.
Very nice.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
And above that is very beautiful.
Yeah, no, it looks the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you too.